Gawiri looking to get played in behind. Is played in behind. Yeah! Hey guys, welcome back to the Chesnoid FC save here on FIFA 22. The end of the season is ever closer. Closer than we'd like, in fact, after dumping ourselves out of the Champions League thanks to Kylian Mbappe and the hands of Paris Saint-Germain in yesterday's episode. Brighton, Newcastle and Chelsea in an FA Cup semi-final at Wembley to come today. Before, huge episode tomorrow with Aston Villa, West Ham and Manchester United. The game that could decide the title. Right, we'll start with Brighton at home and quite simply throw ourselves in at the deep end. The title race is still 3 wide. Hopefully, we'll still be in it by the end of today. 2 Premier League games to be fair, so we can't be too far out of it. And then fingers crossed, we'll have an FA Cup final on the schedule as well by the end of today too. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the brand new save starting just after Christmas. Let's jump in. Brighton, unsurprisingly, are in a 5-2-1-2. Although, on the flip side, surprisingly, they do have a regen in goal. Aaron Carlier, 82 rated, 84 rated now, Tariq Lamptey. Martin, Webster and Javi Sanchez are the middle 3 with Solly March at left wing back. They do have Moder and Mwepu in the middle, both 81. Moran is 76. And then, it might be Moran. Like Dylan Moran, the Irish comedian. I'm not sure if Andrew is Irish or not. And then Florian Kruger up top alongside Kevin Folland. So a German-themed front line. They do, however, have some talent on the bench. Gregoire Leon, presumably a goalkeeper. Cucurella is still at the club at 87 rated. Nobody else wants him at the minute for some reason. Belucha is 82. Don't know what position he plays, though, to be fair. Zakiri's here. Hayden Roberts is a lower rated player. Leandro Trossard, I thought, would have grown a bit more than that. An Alassane player presumably is starting to decline because of age. Although I didn't think Alassane player was that old. Regardless, some half-decent players in there, Brighton. This might be a tricky fixture. There's Folland to Kruger. Swept out wide here to Solly March, who's in a very good position. And there is men over at the back post. Tierney wins the header. Elliott wins the second one, thankfully. And we will bring it away. Henry Cox's passing has been letting me down of late, but that's well placed into the path of Amin Gawiri. He's got defenders to try and get past here, and he might get a little bit lucky. Indeed, he does, but the keeper went for it there, even though the shot was blocked at source. That was quite odd. Amin Gawiri is still second in the Golden Boot charts with 20, as I can't remember who it was that was top, but they're on 21. I remember that much at least. Amin Gawiri, all season, to be fair to him, has had a lot of goal contributions, but at the beginning of the season, that could have been dangerous. It was assists more so than goals that he was getting. And at some point, he just decided, I'm going to score loads of goals again now. So he's now in the hunt for the Golden Boot again. Just came to life. About 3 months into the season, suddenly decided he wanted to be the one that was putting the ball in the back of the net, not the one that was helping others do that particular task. So, fingers crossed, Amin Gawiri will keep that up for the rest of the season, domestically, because we could very much do with it. Early cross from Tierney. Decent delivery. Gawiri was there, as was Rodrigo. Elliott will bring that down. Gravenberg will lay that in front of Chouameni. And the... Oh. Don't think I really need to explain how tame that shot was, do I? Onside there, Tariq Lamptey, despite being pushed a long way forward. Tierney have his work cut out to deal with Mr. Lamptey, who is going to get forward a lot. Oh, God, Chouameni, that touch was disgusting. You can have a touch... His first touch had more pace on it than his shot did. Here's Moran into the box. Finds support. Kruger, good block. Finds Moran again, good block. And there was an offside in there, I think. So after half an hour, it's still 0-0, although chances are starting to flow. Forward into Kruger. Drew Jaden Bergel out of position there, and Solly March has gotten in behind. We should win that header, I was going to say. Nobody won the header in the end. Henry Cox gets caught on it as well as he got stuck underneath his feet. Mwepu won it off him, and it's Mwepu that is going to try and cause some damage now. Tried to cause some damage by going for goal from distance, but it was well blocked. Leicester 2-0 down against Watford. It's not anyone other than the Manchester clubs that we really care about at the moment. Amin Gawiri out wide there to Kieran Tierney. Will look inside for Harvey Elliott, who will look for Amin Gawiri again. He will look for Rodrigo. I think was just onside. Good save by the goalkeeper, though, to ensure we don't score. But the chance isn't dead yet. Guiri from distance. Ah! Ha! Close, but not close enough. Graham Potter looks weird without his beard that he's got now. It was he who we looked for. Schumann will turn. Gravenberch has a little bit of space, although Mwepu is in close proximity. That was meant for Guiri, but never mind. That was meant for Guiri, but never mind. Apparently I'm not allowed to pass to Amin at the moment. I can, perhaps, try and find Henry Cox to the back post. Although it went to nobody. Tierney will get to that first. Guiri looking for... That was meant for Gravenberch. Why is none of my passes going to who they're supposed to go to? Come on, Ryan. Fucking score. Hits Adam Webster out for a corner that we will get to take before half-time. Rodrigo delivers. Gravenberch is nowhere near it, and Adam Webster wins the header. Webster led to one corner. Webster least 2 corners. Goalkeeper catches 0-0. Bogle in there to Schumann and Cox. Guiri's on the run. And when Guiri's on the run, you have to play him in. Just needs to stay calm, says Derek Ray. Stay calm, he does. Amin Guiri fires us 1-0 in front here at home against Brighton with less than half an hour to play. A goal has been coming in this game, but until the moment it struck the back of the net, you wouldn't have known which way it was going to go. I also wasn't really aiming at the near post, but he's banged it in and will take it however it flies across the line. His 21st goal in 31 matches. He wants back-to-back golden boots, Amin Guiri. We are challenging for that Premier League title. Keeping ourselves very much in the mix. I'm not sure what our goal difference looks like compared to the Manchester United. It was slightly better than Manchester City's, but compared to the red half, I'm not sure. Harvey Elliott's in here, though, and on his left foot. We'll bag a quick second as well. Come on! We want that Premier League title! Moran, Folland, Moran swept nicely to Tariq Lamptey. The opportunity for them to perhaps pull something back. Or, alternatively, not, for us to maybe pull further ahead. I don't really have many options here. I'm going to have to go back and look for support. Gravenberch is there. They have plugged gaps well, Brighton. They have been particularly difficult to get past. It's been working about like this that's worked well for us. That was fired straight at the goalkeeper. 15 to go. And I would like a goal or two more if we can get it. Just to put any goal difference concerns at ease. It's not just the points that we might need. We might need the points and the goals to go with them. Rather than multiple single goal victories, we might need the occasional 3-0 or 4-1 or... Jesus, he hit that well. Something of the like. But thankfully the goalkeeper's holding on to his clean sheet so far. Was that Cucurella coming on? It was Moran that's gone off. It was Cucurella that was coming on. I didn't really look like him, but he had the long flowing hair, so I just kind of put 2 and 2 together. Bogle will get rid of that, thank you very much. And Schumann will fully clear the lines. 8 minutes to go, and we look pretty set at the moment for this 2-0 victory. Webster. Adam Webster, of all people, pushing forward at left wing. Yeah, not where your talents are best served, to be honest, Adam. I have to be honest for you, pal. Sorry. Honest with you. Elliott. Cross goal for third. Similar sort of finish to his first. 3 goals, 3 points, plus 3 to the goal difference column as well. 2 goals for Harvey Elliott. And I'm not sure. We might go top with this. I don't know who Manchester United have got left in their remaining games. We've obviously got some tough ones. In fact, our last 3, Man United, Chelsea and Arsenal. But presumably, there's enough games left in this season that Manchester United do have themselves some difficult fixtures remaining. A 10. They lost! We're top! Everton win at Old Trafford! Ches FC, top of the Premier League with 6 games to go. It's in our hands. Kind of was anyway because we had Manchester United to play, but it's definitely in our hands. And our goal difference is now level. Oh, God, this is going to be torment. It was 2 points between each side. Now it's 1 point between each side. Ah, God, this is going to go down to the wire. Newcastle next. Newcastle are struggling at the bottom end of the table. They've got a 5-3-2 on this occasion, so similar to Brighton, but with a more defensive midfield trio. Kepa in goal. Tanganga, Aspi, 68 rated now, Cesar. Christ knows how old he is in 2027 as well. Actually, no, we're probably in 2028, are we? Might even be 2028. Aspi, Simakan at centre-back. Lewis Kasser as well, and Emil Kraft as their back five. So they've got high-rated one centre-back, high-rated right-back. But the rest of the team, not great. Maxi Gomez has 3 in his last 3. So there is some quality in that Newcastle team, but not much of it. On the bench, Freddie Woodman. Then Cabore's decent. Soa, not much. No. Yusuf Atal is okay. Sean Longstaff and Ewan Glass. A couple of good, decent players, but other than that, average at best. Pretty much sums up Newcastle's squad in real life, doesn't it? Right. This, in theory, should be more straightforward than the last. Let's see if it is. Gravenberch to Fardiol. Back to Gravenberch again. Through there is Chouameni and Gouiri. Heavy touch. Looking for Rodrigo. Just want to lift it. Looking for someone. We'll do that again, just from over here with the corner instead. Delivered decently. Oh, the keeper, A, should have come for it. B, was rooted to his spot. If Fardiol gets that on target, that's 1-0. Kraft forward. Okay, he's tried to turn. He's ballsed it up. Now he's not anywhere near his defensive line. Annoyingly, they've got 5 back, so they've got bodies, but... Elliott, maybe? No. Good opportunity, that. I perhaps shouldn't have taken it first time, but I wasn't sure if I'd get the opportunity to take the touch and still get the shot away. Hitting it first time meant that I definitely got a chance on goal. We should definitely get another one here. Gouiri's in. Gouiri's onside. Gouiri will score. He's at it again! We're top and we want to stay there, please. Tierney. Across to Chouameni. Driven out wide to Jayden Bogle. Ball through the gap. Cox is on the run. Gravenberch is there. I'll try and squeeze that through the gap. Henry Cox on this occasion draws the save out of Kepa again. What happened to Gravenberch there? Can we get there though? Well done, Ryan. Winning it back. I've had a little bit of a dodgy animation there, but we managed to work it in the end. And looking for... Oh, Rodrigo, who was so close to being in behind. We look the better side, and by quite the margin too, and they can't help themselves but give me the ball back again. Amin Gouiri will go for the assist this time. Cox will have his goal. We will have this win. Surely we will have this title. Well, we do still have Man United to play, but at least now we don't need to beat them. All we need to do is avoid defeat, and we'll stay top. Provided we can win all of the games leading up to that fixture. Oh, it's going to get so tight if it isn't tight enough already. Melendo. He's gotten away from me. And Kelechi has options. And Maxi Gomez keeps his scoring streak up. 3 in 3, now 4 in 4 for the former La Liga striker. That's annoying because they've done dick all half, Newcastle. But they've somehow managed to keep themselves in this game with that. That was rather annoying. Let's turn the screw again, shall we? See if we can't get ourselves a third, even perhaps before half-time. I see Rodrigo at the back post. I'll whip it early, looking for him. Can he get there? No. Kraft wins the header. Gravenberch wins that well, but straight to a defender. That'll be 2-1 at half-time. We still look good, but a little bit of nerves. Melendo. That's a decent ball. We'll win it, though. Jayden Bogle does nicely. Rodrigo. Oh, hello, Mr. Cox. There's an extra defender. There's an extra defender. Always an extra bloody defender. 5 backs are the bane of my life on FIFA 22. So many... I hate that it's kind of... I hate it's the go-to formation for a lot of managers in real life now because it's the go-to for managers on FIFA 2, and I despise playing against 5 backs. I was going to try and hit that first time with Harvey Elliott if it popped up on his left. That's popped up on Ryan's right. But the deflection takes it straight to the goalkeeper. I would like to extend our lead again. You quite literally just saw what the goal difference situation is like with Manchester United. So whilst, yes, the points are good, we are going to need to keep the goals ticking over if we're to make sure Harvey Elliott is in the form of his life right now. And we're making sure. 3-1. Mian. Out to Kabore. Back to Isaac Hayden again. Ooh. Numbers. Numbers. Goal. Onyeka, of all people, in stoppage time, slams that home. Was that an odd... No, it's just a very, very good strike from Frank Onyeka. His eighth goal of the season. Has Onyeka even scored 8 goals in his entire career, let alone 8 goals in 1 year? I don't think so. I would put a percentage of money, sizable fee on no. I'm going to have a quick look. Well, Frank Onyeka has scored in his entire career. Oh, okay. He did score 14 goals for Midtjylland in his career in Denmark, although over the course of 4 seasons. 4 goals, 4 goals, 3 goals, 3 goals. So he doesn't score many. He's definitely never scored 8 in a season. He's got 1 so far this year in the Premier League for Brentford. But for Newcastle here, apparently he's a go-to man. He's not scoring enough for Newcastle to not be in the relegation zone. But he's not bad, it seems. Right, the gap to Chelsea's manageable in terms of chronologically with the days. So he should be fit enough to play against them by the time we get there. Harvey Elliott might have to be taken out for Gabbiadini. Yep, but that's the only change I'll have to make. Chelsea at Wembley for a place at Wembley for the FA Cup final. Here we are then at Wembley's. We're both actually playing in our away kits. We were in the away dressing room, so in theory we should be in our away kit. But neither of my kits really go well with their lighter blue kit. So we're both playing in our away kits for this particular game. Chelsea's lineup is as you see it. Again, a 5-2-3, or 5 at the back with a 2-3 this time. We've played a 5-2-1-2, a 5-3-2, and now a 5-2-3. Lafont in goal for them, 83. Reece James, 86. Ibanez, 85. Trevor Chalobah's only 78. Not really grown that well. Obviously, we've had him in this save on loan. Dio Upamecano, however, 90 rated and looking very good indeed. Ben Chilwell at 86. Havertz, 92. Mason Mount, 89. Chiesa, 90. Alexander Isak, 86. And Callum Hudson-Odoi, 87. So there is some talent in this Chelsea team. Morales 82, Juan Miranda 84, and 84 rated N'Golo Kante, aging probably by this point. Brian Brobby 85, Alex Telles 79 and definitely aging. Emi Buendia is 83, and they have a 78 rated Georgios Koutsias. You tell me. So it's a Chelsea side that we can beat, but in one-off games like this at Wembley with such a prize on the line, especially when we've not been here before, and certainly for me, nerves are a bit of a factor. Would love to win any sort of cup competition between now and the next save, and obviously this is our last chance to do so, and evidently we won't be winning the Champions League this year. We're not winning the Carabao Cup, so I want to win the FA Cup, and this is going to be my final opportunity to do so. So I want to win this, and I want to win this well, but I need to be onside to do that. Hudson-Odoi back to Upamecano. Seemed to take a moment just to plan things out in his mind. There was like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? This way. Well, he's made a decision, and they are building nicely. Whether this is exactly the way that he plotted that it would be put together, I'm not sure. Lacroix wins that header well, although ends up in a heap. Upamecano back involved again. I bet he didn't have that on his mind when he was figuring out where he wanted to play that pass. We'll work this terribly towards the left-hand flank. I definitely put a lot more power on that than the amount that was actually put on that. But Gabbiadini's in behind. Gabbiadini, fuck off. Gabby Martinelli's in behind here. Finds Guiri well. And we get very lucky. Very, very, very lucky. It would have been a stunning goal. A goal worthy of this stage should Amin Guiri's first effort have flown in. But Henry Cox was quick to see the situation develop. Striker's instinct, poacher's instinct, knew to follow that in, just in case. That's just in case. We lead by a goal to nil at Wembley. Narrow angle, but slammed home. Come on! Hudson-Odoi. That's a decent delivery, but Gravenberch should get to that and does. Ah, poor passing, poor passing. Here's Mason Mount. And Hudson-Odoi, Mason Mount. He sucked! Okay. Alexander Isak with a pretty good goal, I think you might say. Keeper unsighted. There's nothing he can do about that. Even if the defender wasn't there, it struck with such ferocity, he probably couldn't have done anything about it. That's a cracking goal. 1-1 at Wembley in the 22nd minute. Game on again. Read that out wide. Bogle back inside there to Chouameni again. It opened up a little bit for Gravenberch to push forward, but you can see again just how deep the back lines drop in these five backs. Rodrigo, Gravenberch, Cox looking to try and find Ryan again. Oh, do we try and use someone else? There's just no room! No room at the in, lads! Or no way in, certainly. Chiesa on the counter. Backwards to Ibanez, down the line to Reece James. He and Trent Alexander-Arnold are in a fierce battle for the title of Best Young English Right Back, or even just Best English Right Back, young or old, to be completely honest. Reece James has had a wonderful season for Chelsea, but Trent has had just as good a season for Liverpool as you would have ever expected him to have. Oof, it was nearly Reece James that was involved there in the goal. Mason Mount drills it close but wide, thankfully. He's had another good season for Chelsea. Not as good as he did last year, but still scoring some important goals. Jayden Bogle down the line into Rodrigo. I'm actually going to run at them for the first time. That didn't work at all, did it? Okay, so we'll pass it about next time instead. 5 minutes to go till half time. Anyone's game this. Anyone's game. Chelsea recently, they and Arsenal have been the two sides to put your money on when it comes to the FA Cup, just as Manchester City are the side to put your money on in real life for the Carabao Cup. Guiri could be in if the weight of pass is good. The weight of pass is good. Guiri's in. That's a hell of a save from Alban Lafont down low. Wonderful stop from the Frenchman. And he's going to come and claim this too, isn't he? Bastard. 1-1 at half-time. Hudson-Odoi driving down the line here at the beginning of the second half with real intent. It's awkward. It's a horrible position for a goalkeeper. Do you come for that? Do you stay on your line and let the defender try and deal with it? You can quite easily get caught in no man's land there. That's a lovely spin by Hudson-Odoi. Chiesa flicks it on, and if Isak tries something like he did last time, it could be even more spectacular, and it is! Alexander Isak does it again for Chelsea. They now lead at Wembley, and both of his goals have been out of this world. Particularly that second one. If Guiri's goal, or Guiri's shot had gone straight in as well, you'd have said there were 3 goals of the highest quality, but that from Isak is just as good. Oh, it's just fucking ridiculous. What a goal! Unreal. And unstoppable. 2-1 down at Wembley. And they're subbing him off. He's on a hat-trick. He scored 2 outrageous goals. And they're going to bring on Brian bloody Brobby. Baffling. Baffling. Chouameni across to Lacroix. Chelsea got Nice in their next European game. It was a French side that saw me off. Will it be a French side that sees them off? I mean, this has to be a straight red. Otherwise I'll be furious because I was in with Rodrigo there to maybe put the ball across into a dangerous area. Chelsea have the lead. But Mason Mount has just received a straight red card at Wembley, and they've immediately taken off the attacking Callum Hudson-Odoi and brought on the ageing but more defensive N'Golo Kante. Now, the plan is to get this in here and then around the corner there. Oh, why is it Kieran Tierney in that position? Brilliant area to be in, and you could see what I was trying to do when I was trying to do it. Alban Lafont comes to get it. We've half an hour then against 10 men to try and turn this back round in our favour. And if they're going to be gifting the ball to me like that... Oh, immediately back in the game! 2-2 against the 10 men! Chouameni Out to Jaden Bogle. Kawiri looking for the run of Rodrigo. Tucking it back. Henry Cox. Alban Lafont is a big boy, and he's making big boy saves as well. Rodrigo with the delivery. Kawiri! Alban Lafont again. Alban Lafont again. Game on at Wembley. Game on. Schumanni with a good header. Gravenberch is there. The pressure is building on this Chelsea goal. We'll go all the way out wide right there to Jaden Bogle. Look at the man at the back post trying to sneak in. Reece James is there. Rodrigo's got Gravenberch there waiting, but he only finds Chiesa, but their pass is loose again. Kawiri. Rodrigo's in. I hate Alban Lafont. Remind me to buy him in the next save. Rodrigo with the delivery. Chilwell with the clearance. Cox underneath it. Cox! Kawiri! Rodrigo again with a delivery. Up we go! Hooper Meccano away. Kawiri underneath it again. Lacroix! Oh God, that's so bad. That's so bad. Chilwell taking risks. Taking big risks. Cross there to Kai Havertz. Chelsea, for the first time since going down to 10 men, are having a bit of maintained possession, but they've given it away. Trying to squeeze this forward. We're making a mess of it, but it is working-ish. I think Guiri's off. I think he was off. Oh, he was. Oh, that was the game right there. That was the game right there. Oh, come on. Get me in the final. Oh, hello. That was a bit of a banana ball. Oh, someone used it. Let me play on. Now they're gonna get all the defensive players back in position. Ref. Christ's sake. Cox down the line to Martinelli. I'm gonna have to come back inside to Cox. Yes, I said come back inside to Cox. That was my commentary line there. Yeah. 2.5 minutes to go. Not since we were at Sunderland on, what, FIFA 19? And I was screaming, Gooch! Quite a bit with the American Linden. Have we had so many toilet humour jokes? Reece James keeps that in beautifully. Please not now. 5 at the back for Chelsea. 5 minutes to go in the game. Gabby Martinelli on a breakaway into the space where Reece James was. Gawiri looking to get played in behind. Is played in behind. Yeah! Let's come back to Wembley for an FA Cup final. Amin Gawiri, the man again. Let's go. We're gonna win the FA Cup potentially. Oh, Theo Best is on the floor, and I might as well be as well. As should you be, and all the Chelsea players. Flawed. Flattened. The space in midfield where Mason Mount should have been. Alban Lafont finally beaten for a 3rd time. We're going to Wembley again for the FA Cup final. I don't care who we play. No game could be more frustrating than this one. But still victorious we shall be. And back for our potential one and only domestic cup. Oh, lads, that was an emotional rollercoaster of a game. Alban Lafont is apparently an absolute monster. He's only 83 rated. Definitely trying to sign him in the next save at Barcelona, in the rebuild that we're going to do there with Xavi Hernandez as manager. And it'll be Wolves that we play. Wolves beat Manchester United. Chesnoid FC beat Chelsea. It's a Wolves cheese final. They play in ginger-ish. I play in ginger-ish. Manchester City have gone top of the table. Oh, title fight is just showing no signs of slowing down either, is it? Tomorrow. Why is the FA Cup there? Right then, so Aston Villa, West Ham, Manchester United tomorrow. Then an FA Cup final special against Wolves before the end of the football season. And then Arsenal-Chelsea after that in a Premier League finale as we go for the title. 3 episodes to go in this save. I'm a bit nervous. Are you? I'll see you tomorrow.